Alright, let's take a look here. I got the Black Series from the Book of Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker, and Grogu. Yes, it's another Black Series Grogu. Just what we needed. What is this, our like 7th or 8th one? I don't know. Although I gotta admit, I'll see the pose here. It looks like it might be a little different. We'll check it out. Anyways, I ordered this from Pulse, and it showed up earlier this week. So I wanted to go ahead and check it out. There is our image there on the side. This is supposed to have all sorts of things in it, especially for the price it was. So let's open her up and check it out. So this is interesting. It looks like this is our Luke figure here, but there's also like another box. This feels like a box wrapped up. Open it up to see what's in here. Assuming that, oh, it is a box. Look at that. So that was also in there. That came out first. So we've got a bunch of stuff here. All sorts of accessories. Oh, there's a lightsaber. Lots of stuff here, so let's check it all. All right, we'll start with our Luke figure. It's an okay likeness. I mean, I know the likeness wasn't the best in the show. It was better than what we had at the end of Mandalorian. But, you know, we had that Mando Luke that came really recently, and that looked really good. So he's got his, like, I guess, gi on or robe, whatever we want to call it here. It's fairly simple. There's not a whole lot to this. It's a pretty simple outfit. But we got several things to go along with it. First, we have a backpack here. I have to go back and see if this is the same mold as the one that came with Dagobah, but there is something there. I can't get it out. But there's something in there to kind of get the base. Let me see if I can get it. No, it was moving earlier, so you can see it. Maybe you can see it. It looks a little higher. There's a little bump there to maybe keep it in place. But I feel like this is something that's made to keep Grogu in place, whereas if it was the same pack from Yoda, Yoda would be a little bit bigger. We have a base right here. It's a pretty small base. And it's got a couple different holes in it for different things that we're going to put in with that. Of course, we have Grogu here. He looks cooler in the package. I guess you can put his arms out so he can be kind of flying. You know, no, those are not ball joint arms. Wow. They're just swivel. I feel like I'm going to pull those arms out. So I guess you can put the arms up like that to get kind of the... That's not even the same pose. Like if I'm comparing to the box, that does not look like you can get the same pose as what they show in the box. So it's just another Grogu. He does have one hole there. We'll show what that's for later. All right. Then we've got, well, this is what it's for. You get this little piece. You can attach this, I think, in here. I'm going to try it right here. One of these. There we go. You have to give it some force, but it has such a small connection point. It feels like you could break it. So I had to really work to make sure I did that. But you can attach that in there. And, of course, this you can attach onto Grogu here and have him leaping off of the rock like there, or levitating, whatever you want to say. Kind of gives some motion to him, if you will. Like so. And then you've got kind of a blast point here. Like something's just shot at him and he's leaping away right there. And what shot at him? Well, we've got 3 pieces for that. First, we have a clear base right here. We can attach this rod like so. And then what goes in there, of course, it's the remote. So it's so odd that this remote, which was just randomly on Han's Millennium Falcon, it keeps showing up. It's just kind of odd. I guess it's just kind of a standard thing. But so then you can have that, and it's firing on Grogu, I guess, like so. Okay, so next we have Yoda's lightsaber. And we can actually, it comes with a little container to put that in, and you can actually, look inside, it has the spot to actually put it in there so it stays. It's kind of cool. So you can keep Yoda's tiny little lightsaber. But we do have a lit saber as well. And because this has Grogu, of course, we have a frog. Because how many of these silly frogs have we gotten over the years with Grogu? Oh, and it just keeps falling on my hand. We have his Beskar armor. wrapped up right here. It kind of looks like a piece of candy or something. See right there? And finally, of course, we have Luke's lightsaber. So let's try and put this all together and see what all we got. Okay, as I was checking this out, I noticed that the bump that was in there was actually from this piece you pull out to get it on there. And yes, there's a little thing in there to make it so Grogu can sit up higher. So I can confirm it is the same backpack as what came with Dagobah Luke. Fit a little bit better in Dagobah Luke, but you can see that is the same pack. It's just painted a little differently. But this new one has that little spot in there so that Grogu doesn't sink all the way in. So it is the same backpack. So this is everything you end... Oh, frog, sorry. Everything you end up with there. So you can take, of course, you can take Grogu. Take him off that. We can stick him in the back with Luke right there, like so. You can have him so he's carried along with Luke. You can add him to that. Honestly, the backpack is such a pain in the butt to get on there, and I still feel like all it is it just connects with right in here. I had to use like basically a crab cracker to get in there and get it to stay, and I still don't think it's perfect. Feels like it's going to pop out at any minute. But I worked so hard at that I don't want to even take that backpack back off. But obviously, you can have your Luke sitting cross-legged and presenting the lightsaber or the armor, which way Grogu wants to go. However you want to do it. I do kind of like this idea of him kind of leaping away, though. Kind of adds a little bit of fun there. So that's pretty. I realized that you can take the training ball off of the stand and it actually can attach to the blast at the end of that. So you can have it literally blasting at Grogu right there to complete the shot. I guess it's a good thing that Grogu didn't take the lightsaber because it doesn't look like he can really fit it in his hands. They're so tiny. It just won't fit there. So I guess it's good that he went with the armor. So this is a look at this Luke and Grogu set. Now, of course, they keep giving us Grogu. Oh my gosh, too many Grogus. And of course, there's still more. You know there's going to be more to come. We're going to have the one with the paintball thing or whatever from Mandalorian Season 3 and things like that. I'm sure we'll eventually have a Grogu inside IG-11 or IG-12, whatever you want to call him. That's one I'll actually look forward to. I think that'll be cool. I like that aspect, but I'm a little tired of getting Grogu figures. I don't know about you, but we've got way too many. Too many indeed. These are my Black Series Grogus right here. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this makes 7. I think that's all of them. There could be one hiding somewhere else. But yeah, 7 different Grogus right here in total. That's too many Grogus. I don't... And they're not all that different and not very posable. So I don't know.